Good morning. Britain star Narinder Kaur certainly didn't mince her words as she slammed Fiona Bruce following her latest installment of Question Time. Question Time host Fiona Bruce has come under fire for shutting down Zach Polanski on the show as he pressed Zia Yusuf over Reform UK's links to Russia. It comes after the former leader of Reform UK in Wales, Nathan Gill, pled guilty to bribery charges relating to statements in favour of Russia in the European Parliament. On Thursday night, October 9, the Green Party leader was questioning the Reform UK official on the politician's connection on the BBC show. He pointed out, Nathan Gill, stood behind Nigel Farage in the picture, or was he not? It was at this point that the broadcaster interrupted the politician's line of questioning in an attempt to move on from the controversial topic. She interjected with, "Hang on a minute. Can I just say, I appreciate you both feel really strongly about Nathan Gill, but I can see that people in the audience are going." Doubling down, Polanski argued, "He's been found out for bribery from Russia. That's pretty serious for our national security." Bringing the discussion to a close, Fiona concluded, "Zach, you've made your point. I think there's other things that the audience want to talk about." After the explosive scenes hit the airwaves, GMB presenter Narinder Kaur took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to share her thoughts on her controversial decision online. She penned, "Fiona Bruce shuts down at Zach Polanski's attempt to press at Zia Yusuf UK over Reform UK's links to Putin." Why shut him down? Putin is laughing. It didn't take long before her followers flooded to the comments to share their disappointment by the BBC host online. One user penned, "Fiona is not an impartial host. She is an absolute disgrace," as another agreed, "This is why #BBCQT is unwatchable." Bruce is not an impartial moderator. Without that, the program has zero value. A third echoed, "I can't stand Fiona Bruce. She's always shutting down people who want to put the truth out." Of course she works for the BBC. This isn't the first time this week the 61-year-old presenter has been accused of bias on the political evening show. Last week, Fiona sparked fury among viewers after she asked the panel about the ongoing conflict in Gaza. She probed, "Can there be peace in Gaza without the involvement of the Palestinians?" Adding to the debate, a member of the studio audience shared, "Since Israel launched its genocide in Gaza, 238 Palestinian journalists have been killed while reporting the genocide." However, Fiona had an underwhelming response and simply said, "Okay." Looking at the audience, she announced, "I'm going to move on." What's happening in Gaza is an incredibly important subject. We've done it many times. On Question Time, we will continue to cover it again, I know, but I want to fit this last question in.